What if I told you that the only thing holding you back from your full potential is not knowing your purpose? We all have a purpose inside of us, which helps us get to where we want to be. And we all understand our purpose at different times. Maybe you understand it when you're young or when you're more older. No matter what, though, we all have a purpose in this life. But if you learn like too late, like to the point where you can't even do it, you're gonna miss out on the max potential that you have, that you can do for your life, for your future. And I know you want to be that person that has true potential and purpose in life. When you start realizing your potential and purpose in life, especially at a young age, like for me, I understood my purpose. And although it's not the full piece of it, I still kind of understand what I'm going through. And I know what I'm doing throughout. When you start realizing your potential and purpose in life, you have a big advantage on your hands. You start to see how you can plan out your goals and how you can achieve it via your purpose. You start to think more differently than before when you did not realize your potential/purpose in life. I will know, since it happened to me too. When I was 13, I was depressed over my weight since I wanted to have a great physique. I didn't want to have like a Greek god physique or anything. I just want to have a good, healthy physique. But I was pretty impatient during this time, so I was kind of like I wanted an overnight type deal. I didn't want to take any time for it. I was impatient, and after understanding, like it was like a few days after that. A few days after, I started to understand, like after understanding that it's not easy to get a physique, and that it takes time to be healthy. My mindset started to shift into focusing more on my health and well-being. That was me learning that I can be healthy and build up a physique that I want to have by just focusing or locking in on my health. Remember, you're capable of great things. Truly, you are. You just need to find it now. Like, not now, but you need to work on finding your purpose. You need to. Because once it's too late, you're going to realize it, but then you're not going to have enough time for it. Once you see what your purpose in life is, you start to get this type of energy that is different from motivation. It's like this type of energy, no one can take it from you. No one can take it from you. You actually start to focus on your newfound goals, and you feel as if you can finally control yourself now. I know we all had days where we couldn't control ourselves. I know we did, and with this, it helps you finally have control over yourself, over your life. That is the energy you receive when you find out your purpose in life now. I'm going to give you 4 steps on how you can find your purpose in life that you can do right after this video to help you with your purpose. It will take time according to how long it could take you to complete each step. But I guarantee you that you will find a piece of your purpose if you don't find your true purpose, like your true. For me, I found a piece. I found like a few pieces of it. I don't know my true, but I know where I'm going. I don't know where the end is, but I know where I'm going. See what I mean? So let's get into it. So to start off finding a piece of your purpose or your true purpose, first have to reflect on your past mistakes. This is a good start because you have to see what major mistakes you have made throughout your life. For me, it was not caring for my health at a young age. I didn't really care. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, I wasn't that type of a healthy person back then. I would love, and I mean love, candy, chips, almost everything processed, and stay inside as well. I would never go outside. I would see outside as like a disease. That was not a good look on me before. And this is the example from me on something that majorly can affect how you live now. So think of stuff that has majorly affected how you live now that is affecting you negatively. And this will give you a good start on what you can improve and can give you a good start how to think properly. Then after you get after you get like those thoughts, I want you to write down the three most important mistakes that majorly affected your life in a negative way. Just three. It could it could be more if you want, but I recommend three. Then answer this question from each one of them. What can I learn from this mistake? What can I learn from this mistake? That simple question. No if, ands, or buts to it. That simple question will give you more understanding of what you have truly done to yourself. It will actually make you think like, how did this affect me? And what can I learn from this? Most likely, you haven't learned from that mistake that you did. You just went through that mistake without a thought in your head. Please do this, and it will give you more understanding. Way better understanding. Once you face your mistakes, the next step I'm going to talk about is very powerful. Forget it, which is the second step. Forget about your mistakes. Now, I just want you to forget it. And I know what I just said about listing all of your mistakes that are never affecting your life now. But I want you to forget them. But don't forget them right after you think them. I only say this because you can't keep thinking about your past all the time. So it's just gonna hold you back. Because if your mind is just stuck in the past, you're not gonna grow. You don't want to let go. You have to let go. Sometimes we can't hold on to stuff forever. And all I wanted to do was to acknowledge that what mistakes you have made, since now you can fully understand lessons from them. Like I said from the last step, to learn from those mistakes, and then forget them. Because if you keep having them in your mind, it's gonna set you back a lot, and it's gonna make you way behind in life, way behind. And for me, I used to always think that I would be overweight my whole life, obese my whole life actually, since I would just keep eating a lot of sugary snacks with no control. Not just sugary snacks, just junk food in general. But I did not think like that anymore. I didn't see myself as that. I acknowledged what I did. I learned from that, and I moved on. I improved, and look at me now, over 30 pounds lost with above average health at my age. Because most people at my age that I know of, they're not really healthy. I know there are some healthy people like around my age around the world, but when the people near me at my age, they're not really that healthy. The way you make your mind think about yourself can change who you are as a person. So make sure to think about yourself in a way that makes you want to improve yourself, and that make you feel like a failure. Now, after forgetting and learning from those mistakes, I want you to find your purpose, which leads us to step 3. Find something you like and want to do that fuels you, that every day you feel energy to do it. Now, this part is gonna take some time and patience. It is going. For me, it took me time to find a piece of my purpose. So, it will take time for you. But it is the most powerful. Now, this is the part where you have to explore what you truly want to do in your life now. No matter if you're 60 or 20 doing this, no matter what age, just don't do it too late. Is this something that you want to do for you that will help you succeed in life in your own way? Now, we all have different goals to reach. For me, I'm focused on losing weight still. But I'm still figuring out what I want to do after I'm done losing weight. What I really want to do. And this is where you really need to think. Like, you actually need to use your mind for this. Because this is about how you see yourself in the future. How do you see yourself in 10 years? So questions like that. Thoughts like that you have to think. What am I gonna do in the next 10 years? Now, for help, ask yourself these 3 questions to help you out. What is it I like doing every day? Can this thing help me reach the life I want? How can this help me daily to get to my goal? When you ask yourself these types of questions, it will help you out on digging on how you are going to be every single day. You can still ask yourself your own questions to help you out as well. You don't need to just use my questions and that's it. You can ask your own questions yourself that's related to what I said. Remember, like I said, this will take time to do, but it is worth it in the end. When you finally understand your purpose in life, don't just keep thinking about it like the whole day. I don't want you to spend the whole day just thinking, just pondering like, what is my purpose in life? Don't be like that. Instead, I want you like to set aside like a time, however long, it could be at 50 minutes, 30 minutes, and just make that time just on your thoughts, on your purpose and goal in life. Now, after you have done with step 3 of finding your purpose and your goals, I want you to lock in. What I mean, which leads us to step number 4, the last step. Get locked in on the thing you like doing, since that is going to help you succeed in life. Once you find what drives you, once you find out why you wake up every single day for it, lock in. Focus. You now want to just put all of your effort into your goals and your purpose. You finally understand your purpose now, so you now have a clear pathway on what you should do in life, in your life. When you go about focusing on your goals and purpose, you're going to face days where you may not want to focus on your goals. Like for example, for me, I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. My schedule has been off the charts, but I'm slowly getting back into it now. And I don't let that define who I'm gonna be. It's gonna happen. Because here's the truth: some days you will feel off. You will feel off, lazy, unmotivated. Sometimes just dull. You don't feel anything. I just sometimes am lazy, like on like my work that I have to do for school and my workout sometimes. Like, cause like my body doesn't want to do it, but I still do it anyway. And it's something that we all have to go through. We're all gonna have those days where we're just tired, don't want to work. Yeah. Even something, when I'm working on making videos, a part of my body is telling me not to just rest, but then I still work anyway. And if I give in, I don't let that define my days. When you have days like that, don't let it dictate your whole purpose as a result. Don't think like if you miss a day, you're gonna be failing everywhere. You're gonna be losing this, losing that. You're not. Always remember your purpose when this happens as well. There will be days where it will feel lazy and unmotivated, but it will be outshined by how much you are focused on your goals and purpose in life. The amount of days where you are just dead set on improving yourself and focus on your goals and purpose, it will make you progress. It will make you progress not only on your goal and purpose in life, also for yourself. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be honest here. This is from my experience of just being focused on a piece of my purpose and my goal. I'm not the only one that I know that is improving slowly every day, no matter what. I feel like no one else is doing the same thing I'm doing, which is focusing on my overall goal and purpose in life. Now, you might feel like this when you are focusing on your goal and purpose, feeling like you're the only one you know actually wanting to improve in life now that you're focused on your goal and purpose in life. You will feel like this when you're improving yourself. Trust me. You will. There will be a time and there will be a place where you feel as if you're the only one around that's actually working. Just stay focused on you and you'll reap the rewards later on. Like for me, I'm still working on myself now. And I know that once I've completed my goal for my purpose, I'm going to reap a big harvest. That's what you should be thinking like as well. Now, those are the 4 steps on how to find your goal/purpose in life. This will help you. I'm saying this. You can do this right after this video. This will help you find your goals and will help you fully understand your purpose in life. Now, I'm not saying this is all you need, but this will help you find your goals and overall purpose in life. Like I said in the previous steps, it will take time for you to find your purpose and everything. So don't be surprised if it takes like a week or 2, possibly even a month or 2 to find out. But I know, and I can guarantee that you will find out your purpose in life sooner or later. You will. Even if it's just a piece of it, you will find it with these 4 steps. And when you find it, you will want to focus on it. Trust me. Now, that's all I have to say for this video. So make sure to work out when needed, eat more properly, and remember, stay consistent and take it one step at a time. Don't let life put all its hardships on you. That's how I've been feeling. Okay. Oh yeah, and a bit off note. Um, I know I've been out for a few days and I'm kind of being inconsistent on schedule, but I'm still gonna continue making these helpful videos for you guys because, especially in this world, it's hard to really help yourself these days. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you, my friend, in the next video. Peace.